Welcome to Two Guys Talking Booze. I am guest host.
You're hosting.
Welcome to episode 73 of Two Guys Talking Booze.
Dr. John Barry, you may have recognized him from episode 24. People have written to us. He's not single. But, he's...
That's not entirely true, but okay.
It's like I tell people, I go, I'm not married, but my wife is. You know, I'm kidding. I never say that. I'm an old man.
Should we cut?
Okay. Ooh, I got hot. So anyway, Ricardo and Dr. John Barry. John, what are we doing today?
Today we are going to drink a legend of the Midwest, where I am from. Not exactly from where I'm from. The other city over, Chicago, the legendary Jeppson's Malort Liqueur.
My God! Make sure you see the bottle.
It is a rite of passage. It is the stuff of epic nights and afternoons, and something that everyone should try, and is now fast becoming the hipster's drink of choice, I understand.
Oh my gosh. It is a Chicago legend. You would know, being from Detroit. And it is a liqueur that apparently no one likes, but everyone loves. It is made of Swedish wormwood. Wormwood. I guess also known as aniseed. Is that what that is?
I don't know exactly.
It's a liqueur kind of like absinthe.
Same thing, yes. The same thing. That's true. Absinthe is also made from wormwood.
From wormwood, yeah.
That's
So either you know about it or you don't. I did not know about it.
Right.
And you said you were bringing it, and I was like, okay. And the more I read about it, it's crazy. We're excited. So you want to crack it open while I jibba jabba?
Let's do it.
So this is the classic one. This is the one by Carl Jeppson, a Swedish immigrant. He emigrated to Chicago in the 1880s and first produced it in 1933 after the end of Prohibition. Now, I'm going to read some of the descriptions that I came up with. Okay. I'll tell you where you're getting it first. You can get it at fruitbat.com for $29.99. keganbottle.com for $32.99, and Total Wine has it for $34.99. Is that what you pay for it? Yeah. All right. So while he's pouring it, I'm going to read some of the descriptions that I found online. It has been described as so horrible that no one thought anyone could recreationally drink this. It's like getting mugged in a prison shower. Mm-hmm. Its bitter taste is savored by two-fisted drinkers.
This is just for sure.
It has been thought of as a rite of passage, which I believe this is my rite of passage,
This will be.
or a hangover cure. Mm-hmm. Okay. Some say it has an unpleasant, persistent taste that's similar to cleaning fluid. Mm-hmm. And last one is someone described it as, imagine someone is putting hairspray in their hair and you walk behind them with your mouth open.
Also fair.
Okay. Oh my God, that seems like a lot.
Oh, come on.
Oh God.
This is how they drink in Chicago. Malort.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're going to do the Malort challenge later on, and probably the real. So the appearance is a straw, or rather wormwood, yellow appearance. That's about right. Yeah. Okay. To the nose, get to smell it. Smell it. It says wormwood, grapefruit pith. I don't know what that is, but faint menthol.
I think it's pronounced piss.
And pith. That reminds me of this joke in they're in Valhalla, right? Mm-hmm. And there's a little Valkyrie looking around for her clothes, right? And Thor gets up. Mighty Thor. He looks at this gorgeous Valkyrie and says, "Hi, I'm Thor." And she goes, "You're Thor? I'm so Thor I can barely pith." Anyway. Oh, it was an orgy. I forgot to mention that. Anyway, sorry. Not the best joke teller. I'm just funny looking. So, to the Lions.
To the Lions. We drink this in opposition of Chicago.
In opposition to Chicago. By the way, the Lions play tonight against my beloved Commanders, but this will not be published until the day after. So, congratulations on your win.
Okay.
Thank you very much. No, I'm kidding. It's actually not as bad as I
It is
thought.
not. You know, it doesn't live up to the hype. I think it's one of those things that it's so fun to make fun of and so fun to hate that is part of the joy of drinking Malort.
It is not.
It's
that bad.
not that bad.
No.
It's just so much fun to come up with poetry to describe how bad it is.
That should be the motto for it.
Yes.
It's not that bad.
It's Midwest absinthe. It's Midwest absinthe, just like the people sit around in Paris drinking absinthe and spouting in literary poetry. This is what they do in Chicago. This is the way they do it.
Him going deep. To the palate, it is wormwood, grapefruit pith, lemon, and chamomile, and dog barking. So it is not really as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It's pith in a glass.
It's pith in a glass.
It's
The finish is something botanical. There is some
yes, for sure.
You know,
It's one of those herbal things. A great tradition in Europe of drinking herbal things. They're made digestivos, and they have their place that they're medicine in some ways.
yeah. Eucalyptus. Apparently, in the descriptions, look, it's steaming me up a little bit. So it is worm. It says another description that I saw online was notes of Fresca, paint thinner, and sadness.
Yes. I'm feeling sadder by the minute.
Another description, it says it tastes like the Home Depot by the river. And the last one, which I think is the most appropriate, is black licorice and grapefruit rind.
That was not very fun.
I know, but I think the grapefruit rind is the real deal.
No, for sure. The grapefruit, I definitely get the grapefruit. You know, I always think it's got a little bit of like wild grape or something in it. Like, you know,
Okay.
you know, the little bit almost
Fancy.
like a wild grape wine. But the grapefruit's there.
I'm gonna take another sip.
Go Lions.
Go Lions. Even though I'm a Commanders fan, I gotta be realistic. Before the playoffs, I did think the Lions were gonna go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, let's knock on.
I think the AFC is it's more up in the air. I mean, the AFC with Patrick Mahomes and the Baltimore and the Bills. I mean, any of those three teams could go to the Super Bowl. Yeah. So by the time this comes out, you'll know.
Yeah.
And of course, Patrick Mahomes and the refs will have won that game, so it's nice.
Yeah, I'll maybe save the prognosticating for Two Guys Talking Football.
Yeah. Thank you for joining Two Guys Talking Football. Dr. John Barry, also known as Football Barry. By the way, did you change your Instagram? Do you have a new Detroit John?
No, I have one thing on my Instagram when I first set it up.
Yeah, I remember.
Changing it, I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us for episode 73 of the Two Guys Talking Booze podcast with Mr. Episode 24 over here, Dr. John Barry. See you next week.
Legends and the legends.
All right.
That was great.
Nice.